right, it's another episode of Your Daily Scrum with professional Scrum trainers Ryan Ripley and Todd Miller. I'm Ryan, that's Todd. We get together each and every day, usually, to help you get better at Scrum and Scrum-related techniques. Like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Check out the description to learn more about Todd and I and the classes we teach. Check out our book, Fixing Your Scrum, Practical Solutions to Common Scrum Problems. I think that is good. So, Todd, what do we have today?
Yeah, so I think that we might have referenced this in one of our other videos, and I got a couple comments of people wanting us to expand upon this, the Pomodoro Technique. So we have Wikipedia up here displaying it, developed by Francisco Cirillo in the 80s. The idea is to break your work up into chunks. I think the typical time for Pomodoro is 25 minutes. I admittedly haven't used this technique for a few years, but when I did use it, I found it to be pretty awesome. So this is just a way to breaking your work into chunks.
I love it. So I'm a procrastinator. I get it honestly. And I use Pomodoro. So I have this clock that I just twist it to like 25 minutes. And then I hit go. And then I work. And it actually is one of the few ways I can actually sit down and focus and get stuff done. It's a nice, I know, and basically that clock runs out, 25 minutes are up. I'm going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to surf the web. I'm going to look at whatever cheating scandal between poker, fishing, and chess has an update. I'll check in on that and then get back to work. So I'll set another 25-minute timer. I'll try to knock out another task, but I have a goal at the beginning, right? So what's interesting about Pomodoro is people think, oh, I just set a kitchen timer for 25 minutes and do whatever. The answer is no. Like, I want to set a goal. There's something I'm trying to achieve. I'm going to work for that time. At the end of that time, do a quick reflection. What do I need to do next? Then take my break. And so I go into the next Pomodoro kind of with an idea of what needs to happen, plan that out real quick, and then start the next one. Typically after 3 or 4, they recommend you take a 20 or 30-minute break. Just get up, move around, get away from what you're doing, and then get right back at it. And I find when I really stay strict and disciplined on this technique, I can get more done in like 2 hours than I used to in like 8. So it's a really neat way to, I think, enhance focus, but also it just makes you sit your butt down and do some work without distraction. Like, I'll close all the browsers and you get it done, and then you get rewarded with a little bit of a treat, and then you can do some more work, you get a treat. It's almost like, is it Pavlov's dog? It's the bell rings, you get a treat. Well, when my timer rings, I get 5 to 10 minutes of, surfing the internet, wasting a little bit of time, and then getting right back to work.
Interesting that a technique that allows you to incrementally work and deliver your work works.
Yeah.
It sounds mighty familiar, right? Just to be able to focus for 25 minutes, just like our teams that are using Scrum are able to focus for 1 month or less on a single objective, the sprint goal, right? That doesn't mean that you might not be doing another couple things. Maybe an email comes in that's urgent that you have to address during your Pomodoro. Hopefully we're not getting that many urgent things, or an urgent phone call or something like that may distract you a little bit. But that should be the exception, not the rule. This is really the opportunity for you to focus and work for 25 minutes. Get a break, get a short break, walk around about, come back and do it again, and do that a couple times in a row, really being able to focus. I know that I remember very fondly of using this technique. I'm glad that you could share your recent experiences on it, Ryan. So yeah. I think maybe I need to get back to it.
No, I think it's definitely like a fit for purpose kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't use it for everything, but there are times, Todd, where we've got a series of emails we've got to get done, or some proposals to get out. The kind of work that you and I both hate.
Yeah.
And I find if I set the timer and I just sit down, because I'll drag my feet until you do it, or until something else happens, and that's not fair to anybody. So what I've done recently is, if I know there's emails, I'll just set a 25-minute timer, and I will try to get through the emails, the community.agile for humans stuff, the YouTube stuff, the invoicing, like all the back office stuff that we do. And I'll just try to set that timer and blitz through it. And if I need a couple of Pomodoros to do it, it works great. And then at the end, I know I get to kind of mess around for a little bit. But yeah. I'm sure you're the same way. The administrative stuff pops up and it's just like, no.
Yeah, it's just getting it done,
Yep. But this helps. Like, this makes me, like, because like I said, my procrastination is my first technique. Like I'm a great procrastinator. This technique helps me work against that.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, I'm interested in if other people give it a whirl, if they've tried it, or maybe this opportunity to do it, right?
Yeah. So let us know in the comments. Your comments can help others learn and might turn into future videos. Like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Check out our socials. Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn are lit. Some videos are going to pop up. There are free courses, right? Todd and I put together a free Scrum Framework course, a free EBM course, and we're flushing out a facilitation course. Those should have popped up along with some merch. Grab yourself a nice hoodie. Squirrel Burger hoodies are in season right now. It's the fall. It's and it gets a lot of attention. It gets a lot of questions, and it lets you talk about your favorite topic, which is of course Scrum. All right, for Todd, I'm Ryan. Go forward, do some great Scrum things. Story points are trash. We'll see you tomorrow.